Limbo. Inhabitants of Limbo did not commit personal sins but were only unbaptized infants or virtuous pagans who lived before Christ. Souls in Limbo are not tormented by physical pain. Instead, they experience a profound sense of loss and longing due to their eternal separation from God. Limbo is depicted as a peaceful, yet sorrowful place. It includes a beautiful, verdant meadow with a grand castle where the virtuous pagans reside, but there is a gloomy feeling due to the absence of divine presence. This circle doesn't have a prince assigned to it because it's just a place of emptiness, basically. Lust. The souls in this circle are those who gave in to their carnal desires and let lust control their actions. They are blown about by an unrelenting, violent storm. This symbolizes their lack of control over their passions in life. They are perpetually tossed around, unable to find peace or rest. The prince overseeing this circle is Asmodeus. He is often portrayed as a fearsome figure with a combination of animal and human features. He has 3 heads, one of a bull, one of a man, and one of a ram, a serpent's tail, and the ability to breathe fire. He is sometimes shown with wings, claws, and a menacing, grotesque appearance. Asmodeus's primary role in many traditions is to tempt humans into acts of lust and sexual immorality. He is believed to incite infidelity, perversion, and uncontrolled passion. Gluttony. Souls in this circle are those who overindulged in food, drink, or other forms of consumption, placing their appetites above their spiritual well-being. Here, souls lie in a vile, slushy mixture of putrid rain and black, filthy excrement. The circle is depicted as a foul, stinking, muddy wasteland with constant, icy rain. The environment is cold and wet, kind of like the UK. The prince of this circle is Beelzebub. Beelzebub is often depicted as a large, bloated, and grotesque demon with features resembling a monstrous fly or insect. The name Beelzebub comes from the Hebrew Ba, Al-Zavov, meaning Lord of the Flies. Originally a Philistine deity worshipped in Ekron, he was later demonized in Jewish and Christian traditions. In Christian demonology, Beelzebub is considered one of the highest-ranking demons, second only to Satan. He's regarded as the chief lieutenant to Satan. As the prince overseeing the 3rd circle of hell, Beelzebub oversees the torments of the gluttonous souls, ensuring that they remain trapped in the repulsive slush. Greed. Here, souls push huge, heavy weights against each other, perpetually clashing and toiling without end. This symbolizes the futility and conflict driven by their greed. It's said that they push these weights and clash into each other so much that their bodies become shapeless and disfigured. The prince of this circle is Mammon. The term Mammon comes from the Aramaic word for wealth or profit. He is depicted as a fallen angel who loved material things so much that he loved the golden streets in heaven more than God. He leads the fallen angels in mining the gold of hell to build Pandemonium, the capital of the infernal realm. Mammon ensures that the souls in his domain are constantly toiling, moving heavy objects back and forth in a pointless, repetitive motion. Wrath. Souls here are the wrathful who were overtaken by anger. The wrathful are engaged in constant, furious combat on the surface of the river Styx, a muddy swamp, while some lie submerged beneath the mud, gurgling and unable to express their rage. The prince of this circle is Amon. He is described as a powerful Marquis of Hell, a mixture of wolf and man. In various demonological traditions, Amon is one of the great demons who can tell of the past and future, and he incites conflict and anger among people. He is known for his ability to reconcile enemies, which ironically underscores his deep understanding of wrath. Amon incites and maintains the fury of the wrathful souls, ensuring that they remain locked in endless, violent conflict. For the sullen, he ensures they remain submerged and unable to release their pent-up anger, experiencing a perpetual state of suffocating bitterness. Heresy. Souls here are those who denied or distorted the true teachings of the church, picking and choosing what to believe, basically customizing Christianity in their favor. In other circles, souls weren't actively tormented but were only subjected to really unbearable discomforts. In this circle, souls are actively tormented because the sins they committed didn't just hurt themselves but it hurt other people. The circle is a vast cemetery with open tombs, each engulfed in flames. Belial, the prince of this circle, makes sure souls remains trapped in the tombs for eternity. Belial is depicted as a charming figure who deceives people into sin with false teachings. Violence. This circle is divided into 3 rings. Outer ring, people who are violent against others like murderers. Middle ring, people who are violent against themselves. Inner ring, people who are violent against God like blasphemers. In the outer ring, souls are immersed in phlegathon, a river of boiling blood, reflecting the bloodshed they caused. In the middle ring, souls are transformed into gnarled trees and bushes, tormented by harpies, a mutant human bird, who tear at their leaves and branches, causing excruciating pain. In the inner ring, souls reside in a desert of flaming sand with fiery rain falling from the sky. The prince of this circle is Moloch. Moloch is often depicted as a towering, fearsome demon with the head of a bull and a muscular humanoid body. Moloch was associated with child sacrifice, where children were offered as burnt offerings to him by ancient Ammonites, who actually worshipped him at that time. Moloch oversees the 7th circle of hell, which is dedicated to punishing those guilty of violence. Fraud. This circle is divided into 10 ditches. Seducers are whipped by demons. Flatterers are immersed in human excrement. Simoniacs are placed headfirst in holes, with flames burning on the soles of their feet. Sorcerers and false prophets' heads are twisted backward. Corrupt politicians are immersed in a lake of boiling tar. Hypocrites are forced to wear heavy lead cloaks. Thieves are pursued and bitten by reptiles. Fraudulent advisors are encased in individual flames. Sowers of discord are hacked and mutilated by a demon with a sword. Falsifiers are afflicted with various diseases. The CEO of this realm is Belphegor, the demon of sloth. He is most times depicted as a bearded, horned figure, sitting on a toilet, symbolizing his relation with laziness and corruption of the mind. Belphegor didn't necessarily rebel against God, he was only so lazy that during the time that the rebellion came in heaven against God, Belphegor remained neutral, so he was kicked out of heaven. People in this circle are those who betrayed people in their lifetime. Souls are frozen in a lake of ice, with varying degrees of immersion, based on the severity of their betrayal. The worst traitors are completely encased in ice. The center features Lucifer, the prince of this circle and CEO of hell. He is depicted as a monstrous figure, frozen waist deep and eternally chewing on Judas,